So I wanted to talk today about nutrition and some of the things that I've been told that would help heal my concussion faster. So some of the things I've researched on my own, some of them have actually been advised by either my naturopath or another specialist. And the whole goal right now, apparently, for my diet is to reduce any inflammation. So right now, any inflammation that I'm experiencing in my brain, I'm trying to bring down. So I was put on a paleo diet about probably now, like, I'm going to say 3 weeks ago. I didn't start right away because it was difficult for me, and I just gradually started phasing out. So I was probably doing about 80-20. And as of last week, mid last week, I am fully 100% paleo. So some of the things that I've been also doing is just things that I've been researching that will reduce inflammation on my own. And some of the things like eating walnuts every day, I don't know who told me this, but somebody told me that walnuts are really good for your brain. Maybe I'm really vulnerable right now, but because somebody told me walnuts are good for my brain, I am eating about 5 of these a day. I'm also eating omega-3 rich eggs, free run, a lot of berries, a lot of greens. I'm blending smoothies. Some of the things that I'm doing in the morning to start off my day are, it's really gross. I've been doing it for a week and a half now, ever since I heard that it was a super anti-inflammation drink. I boil hot water, I put a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of Manuka honey, which is supposed to drastically reduce inflammation in the body, particularly in the morning when you're drinking it. So I still can't stand the taste of it. My kids will watch me drink it and laugh because I literally feel like I'm going to throw up and gag when I'm drinking oil. But again, the desperation is that if I feel like this, then I'm going to do everything that I can to internally make sure that my brain is healing well. That also includes drinking about 3 liters of water a day. So I drink a ton of water. I haven't cut down on the coffee because I wasn't sure whether or not at first, when I did cut out caffeine, that I was getting a lot of those tension headaches from the caffeine withdrawal. So I do allow myself 1 coffee in the morning, and other than that, I'm trying to really stay strict to this paleo diet. Supplements, I was told, I would love to have another person look at this diet and see whether or not in fact I am reducing the inflammation. I am feeling, I would say, about 20% better this week. So week by week I am feeling better. So I am taking obviously some omega-3s with some vitamin D, considering that I'm not being in the sun at all. And I am also indoors in the dark primarily throughout the day. So the vitamin D really, I think, does help with my mood. And I'm taking vitamin C just to keep my immunity up. So this is one that we take with the family, chewable. They make me feel like I'm eating candy. So right now when I can't eat any sweets, this is kind of like my go-to. The next thing that was recommended by my naturopath was curcumin, and it also has vitamin D3. Curcumin apparently is the only thing that can cross the blood-brain barrier to reduce the inflammation. So I'm really hopeful on this one. So I'm taking this 3 times a day in hopes of reducing the inflammation. Like I said, ever since I did start all these supplements and stuff, I do feel about 20% better, and I know next week it'll be another 20%, and every week I am feeling better. Every day I am feeling better. Then I'm taking just a regular multivitamin just to make sure I'm not lacking in any other nutrients, specifically since I've drastically cut down on a lot of things in my diet now. And I'm also taking this supplement called Neuromag, which is supposed to help with the cognitive brain function. So it's got magnesium in it, so I take that right before bed. It also helps with a lot of the insomnia, and it's got heaps of vitamin C and again vitamin D. So by the looks of it, I'm getting a lot of vitamin D. I'm also taking an iron complex, which has got a lot of the B vitamins, and so it's got B12 in it, and it's got folic acid, and it has more vitamin C and then iron. So that's what I'm taking. I don't know if it's all of it is the right thing, but it seems to be the right thing for me because I am seeing a significant improvement since I have started treating my concussion internally. So lots of berries, lots of greens, smoothies, drinks, salads, broccolis, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. They've also been sort of deemed as foods that will help with a lot of the inflammation. So I've been eating tons of those, cutting them up in my salads, baking them in the oven. And for whatever reason, my body has been craving beets. I've been eating beets probably about 2-3 times a week since I hit my head. And I'm not sure if it's just something that I now enjoy, or if there's a reason that my body is craving beets, and whether or not there's a natural vitamin or mineral occurring in the beets that is aiding my recovery, and my brain is therefore craving it. So I would love to find out when my eyes feel a little bit better. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more research on beets and seeing whether or not my body in craving them is actually doing something significant for my health's improvement. So lots of water. Hopefully week by week I will be continuing to drastically reduce the inflammation in my body. I'm not doing any dairy either. I forgot to mention that. So it seems like I'm not eating anything, and since I'm not doing anything, a lot of my enjoyment with food is gone out the door as well, because it feels comforting when you're sitting at home just to have a nice cup of coffee, a nice fresh baked good, a muffin or something. But I'm finding alternatives, and I'm finding that it's working for me. So if it's working for me, I'm going to continue it, because it's my goal is to be 100% better within weeks, within days. I am not stopping at anything until I can find some way to really heal my brain. So nutritionally, I think this is very important, and I'm just going to continue with it. This drink apparently is magic, Manuka honey and coconut oil for inflammation. It's really disgusting. Like I said, I've been drinking it for probably about 2 weeks now, week and a half to 2 weeks, and I cannot still sit down and enjoy the cup. It's still really gross to me. I just look down and I see oil floating in the water, and it's not pleasant. But again, having the mindset that I'm drinking this for my good, I'm drinking this to heal, I'm drinking this to get back to my family, I'm drinking this to get back to work, back to my community life, back to being social. So that helps it go down. Just the thought processes and staying positive.